this is Anakin Skywalker, or Darth Vader, sad Darth Vader. So this is sculpted with Monsterclay Grey medium, and I've just painted straight on top of the Monsterclay, and as you can see, it turned out pretty well. Now, thanks to the Sherford Brothers Sculpting Forum, I was able to get some information about how to paint this Monsterclay, and what I'll do is link a great tutorial that one of the forum members made on painting directly onto Monsterclay, but so this is what Monsterclay looks like just naturally. It's an oil-based clay, and it gets pretty hard once it's cooled down, but when it's warm you can sculpt with it. So that's what originally the entire sculpture looked like. And the first thing I did was to seal the sculpture with this stuff. So it's just like a matte spray, which just gives something for the clay, for the paint to grip on. So after you've done that, you wait for a couple of maybe 10 minutes or so for that to dry, and then you can start painting it. So I basically just used my airbrush for the blacks, and I pretty much used my airbrush for everything except for just edge work. So one thing you don't want to do is use sticky tape or masking tape on this stuff, because obviously being clay, it's soft. You will probably pull your clay off along with your masking tape, so don't use masking tape. And I mean, this is pretty cool just to have something to look at, cool to look at, if you're not planning to like make copies of it and sell it. It is very delicate. Like if I accidentally scratch the surface of it, the paint will come off, so it's not meant to last forever. The head, I actually used the Krylon matte finish to just take all the shine off, because this stuff isn't as flat as the Krylon. If you're after a really flat, clear finish, matte finish, the Krylon matte finish is probably the best stuff you can buy. It just pretty much knocks all the specular off the sculpture. And this one is just good for sealing in general. And so the paint I used was just water-based acrylic paint through the airbrush, and this is just Timea silver paint. I believe that's alcohol-based, so it still works fine. And you can see the little wet spots on the eyes where I've tried to simulate tear. So that's just basically spraying a bit of gloss, semi-gloss coats onto a small cup, and then using a brush to paint in the wet areas. So it works quite well. Yeah. What you can do apparently is recycle this clay afterwards. So if I wanted to reuse this clay, I've been told that all you need to do is melt the clay down into its liquid form and then sieve it through a sieve. So at some point I'll give that a try, but I'm gonna leave this for now. And yeah, I think he turned out pretty nice with the paint job on him. Definitely, definitely add something to just a normal grey clay, right? So I will probably include some still photos of the clay sculpt, and so you know what that looks like afterwards as well. So I hope everybody's doing well and staying safe, and hope you're enjoying the time off, I guess. Keeping busy, and it's a good time to be working on art. Keeps you sane at least. So anyway, thanks for watching, and yeah, stay safe. Cheers guys.